Hey, welcome back. This is the Helpful Home Inspector Matt Yate coming from our studio up in Hartford, Wisconsin, and we have a great show scheduled for you today. I got one of my guys, Mike, in here. He's going to hold down the show with me today. We're going to be bringing you guys some good quality content to help you better maintain and take care of your home, better understand what we do as home inspectors, and yeah, we'll have some really good stuff. We're going to save your life today. Mark my words, all right? So today we have a lot of good stuff coming up, but the first thing we're going to get into is we're going to get into our defect of the week. Defect of the week comes from a viewer question. So he asked a question about mold in the attic. We had a little short that we did. We'll play that first. Hey gang, Matt the Helpful Home Inspector coming at you from a house over in Heartland, Wisconsin. Today we're talking about bathroom vent fans. So all of your bathroom vent fans need to discharge to the exterior, and there's a big reason why. And if you've ever gone up into your attic and seen stuff that looks like this, okay, this is a mold situation. You see all that stuff going up here? That's because of too much moisture from that guy. And over on the other side, there's another one of those. So mold in your attic is a real thing. I mean, we come across it
quite a bit,
once a week.
Yeah.
Or so on average, you know. Most of the time, it's not to that severity where it's throughout the whole attic space, but it is something that lots of times is localized to a small area where they're having bad venting, the bathroom vent fan going up in, whatever it may be. Mold's kind of a dirty word, though, you know. Realtors don't like it to come out of our mouths. It's the M word, you know. It's just one of those things. You gotta.
It's common. It's just knowing about it and getting it corrected.
Yeah.
And then if you get the ventilation corrected, whether it's bathroom fan or attic ventilation, then
whatever's causing the problem, you know. But in all honesty, mold's everywhere. Mold's on your skin right now. It's on your table. It's on your phone. It's everywhere. It's just these mold spores don't. Group up or whatever, don't cause big plumes of mold, generally speaking, unless there's a problem, you know, where we're having high amounts of moisture and poor ventilation, and then also some sort of a food source for the mold to consume. Now, once we get mold, it's very treatable, but we need to take care of what's causing the mold, or else the mold's just going to come back. Yep. Just having some mold and going up there and spraying it with some bleach isn't going to fix the problem. The bleach will kill the mold. It will take care of the problem at hand, but that's going to come back again unless you correct the ventilation or moisture problem that you're having. So, basically what we always suggest is every 6 months you go up into your attic and you take a peek around. These 6 month periods, I usually suggest a 6 month maintenance cycle between October and end of April, March. So usually I tell people Halloween and Easter. If you take a day, just 24 hours, 12 hours. You take 12 hours on those 2 days of the year to maintain and take care of your home, you're going to be in pretty good shape. And you're going to catch problems before they become problems. You're going to notice things that are going on in your home before they become big, huge expenses. It's just going to make your life better. But one of those things you should be doing in that 12-hour period is popping your head up into your attic space, you know, taking a look around, see if there's any moisture showing up there, any signs of mold issues, any critters growing up in there. Do you have any bats happening, you know, that kind of stuff. And you don't have to crawl through your attic. Okay, but just opening up the scuttle hole, sticking your head up in there, taking a look, good idea. And then when you're done, make sure you put your insulation back over your scuttle hole to keep the heat in your home. If you have a mold issue in your home, the first thing you got to do is obviously take care of the ventilation and moisture problem, right? What are we going to do to treat the mold?
Basically, a company's going to come out and spray a chemical across the tube, basically dissolves or evaporates everything off the surface, and then basically it's gone. And then you got to, whether what source it is, you know, obviously figure out, is it the bathroom fan causing it? Is it all black around that, and that's what they clean and treat it, and you got to vent it out? Or if you got to improve ventilation and get that corrected.
Yeah, so, attic ventilation. There's calculations that need to be done to figure out the exact volume of air intake versus air outgoing, exhaust. And if how this house doesn't meet that, you're having some unequilibrium in the attic space as far as your ventilation goes, then the moisture is going to gather in there and stuff. You might in the wintertime, if you lift up in there, you might see frosty nails or frost on the bottom of the decking. Those are signs of moisture issues. You'll see the discoloration.
Ice damming is a good one.
Ice damming, yeah. Ice damming is a big
not always a contributor to mold or anything, but it's heat loss or insulation issues. So.
Yep. Yep, ice damming. Just having icicles on your home, people, is not ice damming, by the way. Don't get all weird on us, okay? Basically, what we have a problem with when we have ice damming is you have a problem with air infiltration into the attic space and poor ventilation / insulation of the attic space. You know, ice damming is a problem here in Wisconsin. Not as big of a problem as it's made out to be a lot of times. Yep. But it is still a problem. But as far as the chemical that people spray onto the mold surfaces, 2/3 water, 1/3 bleach, that works. You can put in a spray bottle. You want to make sure you're wearing a respirator and goggles, not safety glasses, goggles when you're doing that work. You don't want to get any bleach in your eyes or that kind of in your any of the soft skin parts of your face and stuff. You don't want to get bleach in there. But you know, spray it in those on those surfaces and stuff. The mold will almost looks like it disappears, you know, but it's technically the dead spores are still there. The other product, the product that the pros use, is going to be called RMR86. You can go on Amazon, you can buy it by the jug or by the spray bottle, whatever you prefer. But RMR86 is the chemical that they're all going to use to spray on the surface, and it does the same thing as the bleach and water mixture. It's just not as toxic, I guess I would say. It's not hard to breathe around like bleaches, you know, and stuff like that. It's not as abusive to your nostrils,
sure,
you know,
sure.
But it is still it's basically a harsh chemical, you know, that you're spraying up in there. But that is only, again, after you take care of the ventilation problem. So that's
by the way, he's not saying don't wear a respirator while using it. Follow safety precautions on the RMR86, but it is a lot more tolerable to breathe than the bleach.
For sure. So that is our defect of the week. Thanks again for tuning in, you guys. Really appreciate you. Remember, the better you take care of your house,
it's gonna take care of you.
Heck yeah, man. All right, have a great one, you guys. We'll talk to you soon.